Good morning, y'all, and welcome to my channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to see today's video. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Bethany Shanae, and my channel is dedicated to documenting my roller coaster of a journey to lose over 150 pounds naturally through diet and exercise, as well as get healthy mentally and physically. I post a variety of videos, and also, quick disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. This is never medical advice. I'm simply sharing my experience on my journey to get healthy and any tips or tricks I find along the way. So, now that we got that out the way, welcome to today's video. I haven't posted in a couple weeks. I meant to record, actually, let me correct that. I began recording 3 vlogs this past week. I recorded an entire vlog and then just scrapped it all. I've had too much going on. I've been house sitting for my parents. I have been dog sitting, and I had to commute to work, which their house is 3 times as far from my job as my house. But I also got some vacation days, so I was also meal prepping because I sold some plates at work. So it's been a lot. I planned on recording the meal prep for a meal prep video because I love my parents' kitchen. I'll show you later. I have a couple things to throw away. But it's just too big for me to record and cook at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. I didn't think that could be a problem. So yeah, I did not record it, but today I do need to meal prep some chicken thighs for myself because I am getting back to carnivore. I posted a short yesterday where I was having breakfast. It was just some beef shank and buttery eggs. I'm trying to get back to carnivore. I have my holiday party at work on December 10th. Today is November 9th. So I have a little over 4 weeks. I have a month. Today is a Sunday as well. So that's my coffee brewing in the background. I am going to hop in the shower. I need to get ready for work. I currently have no bra on and I am in pajamas. So this will probably be the only time I'm seen on the internet looking like this. I hope. Because it's not my best moment. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We're gonna do a weigh-in right now. I'm gonna go step on the scale. I'll show you guys what it says, accountability here. And I remember last year when I was doing my vlogs, I had a lot of accountability because of it. So I'm gonna try to vlog, and I'm just gonna try not to complicate things because really that's why my vlogs actually don't end up making it out. So I'm just gonna take you guys with me, show you the interesting stuff if there's anything interesting, or just rattle on to you when I get a moment. So let's go step on that scale. Quick tip, you guys, if you're using a digital scale, always make sure all 4 corners are level on the ground. I will actually step on mine until it says calibrate, just to make sure it's properly zeroed out, and we'll go over the results at the end. Here I'm just finishing tidying up the kitchen. I'm ready for church. I did clean the stove knobs after I cooked the night before, so I'm just popping them back on. In a second here, I'm going to show you the little informal dining room that's part of the kitchen. There it is. Beautiful. My dad's got a green thumb. And this shot right here of me sitting in the chair, I plan on referencing back to this when it is a part of a before, and I finally have an after for you. And I'm reading obesity code. Hey, also, I got back from church many hours ago. It is 4 p.m. now. I made my lunch. I fasted until I got home, which was after 12 o'clock. I only had 2 cups of black coffee and some water before I broke my fast. And I had for lunch, I had 2 slices of beef belly that I air fried. And towards the end of air frying it, I added in some smoked beef sausage from Walmart. It comes in like a loop, like a horseshoe shape. It's a great value brand it's their knockoff of, I think it's called Elkenridge smoked sausage. I really like them, but ironically the Walmart beef one was really good. So I had that for my lunch. That is the only thing I've eaten today. I did meal prep my rest of my meals. I just cooked up the rest of a Sam's Club pack of chicken thighs with a little bit of Kinder's roast chicken seasoning, which from Kinder's, I don't like their buttery seasonings. I know everybody on the internet loves them. I don't know what butter they're eating, but that's not what my butter tastes like. So I can't stand their buttery seasonings, and it really put me off for a long time from buying any other seasonings, but I really like the blend, and I like their roasted chicken seasoning. It almost just tastes like slightly more jazzed up chicken bouillon, but I'm okay with that because I use chicken bouillon in all my seasoning blends. So I roasted the chicken thighs, and then last week I had made some thin cut chicken breasts, a couple of pork steaks, and then a couple of thin cut like beef shoulder steaks or something. And I seasoned them all up and cooked them, chopped them up into chunks. Fell off a carnivore last week and had that left over. It's still good. So I split that, what was left, I cut it into smaller chunks. Oh, I'm all done. I cut it into smaller chunks and put those with my scrambled eggs. I made scrambled eggs with cheese and garlic butter for my breakfast. And then I have a luncheon scheduled. And what else did I cook? That's pretty much it. Basically, most of my week is going to be chicken thighs. I have pork belly if I want to use any, and then just using up the rest of that chunked up meat, cut up meat that I have that's cooked. So I feel super prepared for the week. I also have some bacon that I cooked, and I keep it in a Tupperware, and I'll keep that in my fridge at work. Because one thing that I found when I was being successful in carnivore before is keeping cold bacon around really satisfies. Like, and I cut my bacon in half. Yes, I know I'm weird. Everybody will probably think it's BS, but I don't like a whole piece of bacon. I find that if I have 4 slices of bacon on my plate, I'm probably really gonna only want to eat 3.5. Does that make sense? I feel like I always end up with half of a bacon piece more than I actually wanted, but it's bacon, so you eat it anyway because you don't want to waste, because you don't waste bacon. So I cut my bacon in half typically, and then I will bake an entire package, which is usually I get the 1 pound packages, and I will let it start to cool on the baking sheet with the grease. That way some of the fat can solidify back on the bacon, and then I'll pull it off and stick it in my Tupperware and keep it in the fridge at work. Because fat for women on carnivore, really for everybody, but especially for women for our hormones, is super important. So I have also that cooked up. And yeah, I am super full. I genuinely do not think I'll eat again today. I also had a little bit of chicharrones and some last bit of imitation crab salad from Walmart. Yes, I know it has carbs in it. But I wanted to eat up what I had left, and it's close enough, to get by, since I'm just eating it out. I have cleaned their house. I did not make a mess when I was here, and my parents keep a very clean house anyway, but just because I know they're coming back from a very long flight, they're coming back from Dubai. So they have to go get my grandma because they do care for my grandma. I just wanted to make sure that, they could come home to a nice clean house and not have to worry about cleaning it for probably another week. I mopped, I wiped down all the counters, disinfected all the knobs, vacuumed. Yes, it's hard floors, but I prefer to vacuum versus sweep. Because a vacuum with the spinny bristles will really get into the cracks and crevices better than a broom will. Also because since it's a vacuum, it doesn't get dusted up into the air. And you don't have to break your back with a dustpan, and it's faster. So I vacuumed, then I mopped. I've done all the laundry, did all the towels. I cleaned the public toilets, so the guest bathroom and then the half bath. I cleaned the kitchen. I cleaned all the kitchen knobs. All their kitchen towels just got washed. I'm gonna throw them in the dryer. And yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go put these away. And then I will be right back, and we're gonna touch base on how my health has been, and we'll get into the weigh-in part of the update. Hey y'all, okay, so I'm done with everything I need to do. I've got my car loaded. Parents made it back from Dubai. They're gonna pick up grandma from Dallas right now. Dogs are fed, house is clean. I got everything I wanted to do done. I was tempted to record the update conversation bit once I got home because I still have to make my bed because I washed all my bedding. Mudcluck has been alone for 24 hours now. I want to get him used to me not being there so I can start taking nights away or go on like a little weekend trip here and there. I have to put all my groceries and my meal prep in my fridge, put all my groceries away, put my clothes. I have a lot to do when I get home, so I didn't want to record this bit after I finished all that and then risk not getting another video out and just canceling the footage. So, my lips are so chapped. The weigh-in. Today it said, 293.4. The last weigh-in I did was October 14th, and when I look at my scale calendar, it looks like I was 291.4. So I've only gained 2 pounds. Now, a couple days ago, I was 295.6. I have been drinking alcohol more frequently lately. Unfortunately, I really want to work on getting that back out of my life. But I haven't been like going to bars. I haven't been slamming a whole bottle. It's just, I have been consuming amounts more frequently versus once every couple of weeks. So that's something that's definitely contributing to weight gain. And then I also just haven't been sticking to a diet. Let's be real. I meal plan and then I meal prep, and then my meal prep kind of just goes to waste lately. I don't want to stick to a diet, or I haven't wanted to stick to a diet. I haven't felt that sense of motivation. And this week being at my parents' house and just having time to kind of think, I've had an extra couple of days off, so it's not just work, church, meal prep, plan for the week. I've had time to reflect on myself, and I think I just needed to remember my goal. I'm tired of feeling like this. Like this drives me, doesn't drive me nuts like it used to, but I'm not comfortable. You know, my back is hurting. I go upstairs and the sounds, y'all, is so bad. And it's not even like it's this loud sound. It sounds like this crickling, crackling, almost like you're crumpling paper. And I can feel it in my knees. And it doesn't hurt, but I can just tell it's gonna hurt soon. And I just get out of breath. You know, I feel fat. I don't always feel fat. I am technically fat because I'm more than 50% fat. You know what I mean? 50% is the roundup point. If you're anything over 50%, might as well be a whole. So I am fat on a purely scientific basis. But lately I've been feeling fat. And I remembered that when I did carnivore, my ADHD was near non-existent. My anxiety was gone, my depression was gone, my mental health went away, and something that made me feel like carnivore wasn't for me, or maybe could just be a temporary tool here and there, was the fact that I don't have a lot of physical ailments. I don't have an autoimmune disease. I don't think any of what I have is considered autoimmune. But I don't have Hashimoto's. You know, I don't have Crohn's. I don't have IBS. I don't have gout. I don't have any of these like really bad. I don't have cancer. I don't have anything that a lot of people online who did carnivore had that motivation to do it to get rid of. You know what I mean? Yes, when I do carnivore, my knees don't make as many sounds. My body doesn't hurt as much. I sleep a lot better, and I have better energy. But the motivation for the healing aspect of it, which is the real motivation behind carnivore, because weight loss is not enough for me anyway. It's my mental health. And having that epiphany and remembering that, because I'm sure I've realized that at another point in time, but remembering that and having that epiphany hit me again has really helped me feel that motivation and that drive to be carnivore. I'm not at the point where I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to be carnivore. I'm kind of just like, okay, this is my medicine. I have to remember to take my medicine every day. Excuse me, you know? So I do have, obviously I have Thanksgiving coming up. I'm in America, we all do. And then I have this Tuesday, some of my friends at work, we're doing a lunch and we're doing finger foods. So I will be eating off plan for those 2 meals. And my goal is to not eat off plan outside of that. And I'd really like to get back into the gym. I miss the gym. I wanted to go back to the gym this week, but I knew I was gonna be 40 minutes away from my gym and it's just not feasible. But I was like, that's okay, because that'll be motivation for me to go this coming week. And it is. I really do want to go to the gym, even if it's just to walk on the treadmill. I was watching, whose podcast was I watching? I was watching a Thomas DeLauer podcast, I think it was. and he was interviewing this guy. I'm never gonna remember their names, but he was interviewing someone, and the guy was explaining that people actually had better muscle growth results when they trained each muscle group once a week and then gave that muscle group an entire week to repair. But you have to like really max it out on that day, and that people got much better results with it at some rate. They measured it, they did studies, and I guess a lot of famous people did that as well. I can't remember if he said Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of them, but I watched that video a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago now. But it makes me feel better, even though I would like to hit legs. Honestly, if I could go to the gym and just do the leg press for an hour every single day, I'd be really happy. I love the leg press. It feels good to do the leg press. Sumo squats, hip thrusts, cable kickbacks I'm kind of getting a funky relationship with right now. Like, there's certain exercises that I wish I could just do when I went to the gym, but I feel this pressure to do a rotation. Well, now I feel better if I have some days where I'm just doing cardio, and then I have 3 or 4 days of the week where I work an individual group. So I'm gonna look at what those exercises would look like for me over this next week and come up with a kind of loose workout plan, like maybe a push day, a pull day, although technically I think that's both arms. Or maybe like an arms, back, core, and legs, right? Lower half day. Those would be 4 days, but we'll see. It's not on today's agenda. I have so much to do still tonight, and it's kind of stressing me out to think about. Oh, they're barking at another dog. Boy, I was like, if I catch an axe murderer coming in here on camera, that's gonna be wild. Too bad this isn't a live stream. Anyway, yeah, you guys, so I've gained 2 pounds. Totally all right with that. You know what else helped me feel the drive to get back into it is when I hit the 295, I was like, I'm only 15 pounds down now. I was so proud to hit 20 pounds in 6 weeks. I hit 15 pounds in 2.5 weeks. And then I fucked off and hit 20 pounds in that 6 weeks. I could have hit 20 pounds in 4 weeks, but I kept messing off, and that's where I've been at lately. And I'm just ready. Honestly, I'm just ready. I have my company Christmas party on December 10th as well, and I have a faja, which is like whole body shapewear, and it's ribbed and stuff with the hooks and stuff, and it looks good, but it's just a little uncomfortable. So I'd like to see if I can get 10 pounds off by December 10th, just so I can fit better, because I would like to wear it. I don't ever go out and do things, so I have nothing else to wear it to. And that's another thing too, actually, before I let you guys go, is my life has become very go to work, go to church, go home, if that makes sense. That is all I've been doing lately. I might walk around my parking lot. There was a week we had a steps challenge at work. Started off great. Monday I hit 18,000 steps. Went to shit the next day because my knees were so inflamed and swollen, and it hurt to extend them. It hurt to contract, like bend them. My knees were throbbing and they were swollen. So I fell off track with that, but I was starting to walk around my parking lot because my complex is a mile lap. If you walk around my whole complex, it's exactly a mile from my door to my door, and it takes 20 minutes. So I started to do that every day. I did that for 2 days that week. The first day I did it twice because it's 40 minutes, instead of waiting for the gym to open and going. But anyway, I haven't, after those days, since my knees were inflamed, I wasn't doing it anymore. So I really have just been going to work, going home, going to church and Bible study. And that's it. And I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I want to start getting out more. So on top of everything I'm doing, this is just an idea, like something I'm open to if it comes up. If you have any ideas or suggestions, I'm in the Houston area. I live in the city of Houston, actually. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, please drop them down below. But I would like to start finding things that are free, that are non-alcoholic. I don't want to be going to bars. I don't want to do things that are only ever at bars or alcohol venues. And that are, just things to do. Nothing too late. I'm not a night owl. I'm a morning person. But yeah, just something that I could go do, get out, be social, be more around people, because I'm finding my social anxiety is getting worse. And I think it's because I am self-isolating so much. So it went from finding peace in my own energy, and it's gotten to the point where I'm now self-isolating, and I don't want to do that. I need to correct that. I've gone over the goal. So my lips are so chapped, y'all. I'm gonna get all my last 2 bags of stuff into the car, turn the lights off, let the dogs in, lock up the house, head home, do everything I gotta do there. It is, my watch is dead. It is 6:40. It will be almost 7:30 by the time I get home. Yay. But God is good. I know He's going to get me there safe. He's going to have muck luck, be in a good mindset, not traumatized from being abandoned for over 24 hours. I'm going to get it all done. I'm going to get to bed and have a great day of work next week as well. So hopefully I can get this edited tomorrow and get it out to you guys. Again, this is Sunday, November 9th, I think. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back to see today's video. I know this is a long one because this little clip itself, I've been talking for 12 minutes. But thank you guys so much for coming back. I know it was more of a chatty vlog, more like a talk with me vlog versus a spend the day with me vlog. But I feel like if I just start picking up the camera more.
You won't believe this, but I actually accidentally deleted the clip where I finished this part of the video. So I'm just going to say this. The point of the message was that I feel like if I just pick up the camera more, I will get more content out. I will get more comfortable being in front of the camera more, and I will naturally get better at it. So you guys will see more content from me and more variety of content from me and probably more vlogs. So I just want to thank you guys so much for coming to see today's video. Please enjoy the awkward angle of me at this moment. And I cannot wait to look back at this video and see how far I've come and see this as a before. So thank you guys so much for coming back. And again, if you're interested in seeing how this turns out for me, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd love to have you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.